Good morning, this is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN. Time for the Mayor's Report, and with us is Mayor Michael Beamish.
Good morning. Well, good morning to all that are listening there. Good morning to you, Clint, and good morning to Dave. And I'll tell you, tis the season.
Tis the season.
And it's not even, it's not even winter fully yet, but we've had winter seasonal weather.
What do they call these? Alberta clippers, where it comes down and brings us the lake effect snow?
Yeah, it does, and it's caused us some setbacks. You know, we've been talking about the round 3 of leaf pickup, and that's continuing. However, the snow has interrupted things, and we've always said weather permitting.
Right.
I wasn't quite sure what snow we were going to get, but please be patient. They know there's still leaves to be picked up, but they're also wanting to maintain the safety of our primary and secondary streets.
Right. So the same guys that are going to be picking up the leaves are the same ones that would be salting and keeping the roads clear.
Right. They're working very, very hard, but they're almost doing double duty right now with the with snow removal and putting salt down and pre-treat, and then also picking up the leaves. They're hoping that the leaves will be, round 3 will all be done some mid-December, before Christmas, obviously. And then if we still have spotty leaf piles, if people call in, I'm sure they'll get to those.
All right. Yeah. Hats off to the guys out there.
They're working hard.
They are working hard. Like you said, double duty. Not only have they been picking up leaves all fall and going around and vacuuming those up since they fell late again this year.
Yes.
Like you said, they're out salting the streets, but keep in mind, those folks are up doing that before most people's alarms go off in the morning.
And they're trying their best to do pre-treat.
Yes.
You may notice that on the streets before a snowfall,
you'll see the lines.
You'll see the lines. Well, that's a pre-treat to try to help make it a little easier for people to move through the streets of Troy safely.
And I want to point out again, the one pre-treat truck that we have was a repurposed truck.
Absolutely. So we're trying to do the best with the equipment that we have and the manpower that we have existing too. And I'm glad you brought that up, because those guys really do want to do a great job. And this city, there's a lot of streets in the city,
yes.
And there's a lot of leaves in this city.
A lot of trees. Yeah, Tree City, USA.
Yeah.
It does tend to leave us with some leaves in the fall time.
So if people will bear with us, we will get both of those things done well.
Now, talking about the snow coming in, and, you get the leaves picked up, and we've asked folks to keep those leaves about a foot away from the gutter to keep those clear on the streets for rainwater runoff, and that way they're also not washing down into the storm drains. Now we come into a different time of the year where we ask folks well, it kind of deals with the same thing. Make sure you keep those storm drains open. If you're out there with your snow shovel, just kind of make a little path down to that storm drain, so as things melt off, you don't wind up with a big ice dam out in the gutter in front of your house. And likewise, keep those fire hydrants clear.
We never know when they're going to be needed.
Right.
And Clint, I got to thank you, because you bring that up all the time, thinking of those little things that provide for residents' safety, the protection, having water when it melts going down the right place and not into somebody's yard.
Yeah. So
I want to thank you for always looking to those things that we as a community can do to be assisting our street crews.
Well, it's more than assisting the street crews to keep your fire hydrant clear. You're assisting everyone on your block should there ever be an emergency.
And we hope that never happens, but we do know this time of year with all the lights, there are fires, and we want to be ahead of the game there to protect property and life.
Thinking of ours, let's talk about the Santa House. Had a great turnout over there of boys and girls coming downtown to see Santa this year. And
Santa's still around. Yep. I don't know how he's doing it. He's got to be getting really tired because time's getting closer and closer to Christmas Day. But yes, he will be at the Santa House today on Saturday from 12 to 2 and 5 to 8 in the evening. And then on Sunday, he's coming back at 5 o'clock. So
wonderful.
This guy's flying all around, literally flying all around.
It's what we call Christmas magic.
That's right.
That's right. What makes it all possible.
But families have an opportunity to come down, not only shop downtown, but to also see Santa.
Boy, we've got some incredible shops here in downtown Troy. And when I was talking with Main Street, we're gaining new businesses, and it's amazing at this time of year that they're opening.
You know, I've had the opportunity to be an ambassador for the chamber and to go to these ribbon cuttings, and we've had a number of ribbon cuttings. You know, we do have a vibrant downtown. It's all small businesses, so we want to maintain those small businesses. So when people come down, shop downtown, it keeps us a very vibrant downtown community.
Absolutely. And when you see some of the of what they've done inside of their spaces, that completely brings back that downtown feel. I love what they've done inside of the new purebred coffee.
Oh boy, and that's going to be a hit.
Yes,
that does cater to a certain group. I remember when we had those kind of places where people can just go, sit, relax, fellowship. And we have a lot of them downtown. So you have places you can go to and rotate around. And
move, sit down. You can have a nice snack, good food, and a good cup of coffee, too.
And good restaurants, good
yes.
shopping. We are very blessed, and Main Street deserves a lot of that credit. They promote the downtown. They work hard to bring events downtown, and so a little shout out to Troy Main Street.
And when you're looking for maybe what you would be doing on New Year's Eve, look no further than what we have to offer right here in downtown Troy for your dinner plans and evening plans.
Absolutely.
They can take care of you. Well, you don't need to go any further.
That's right. That's right.
And it's close to home that way, too. Now, you've got council coming up Monday?
We have council coming up on the 18th this month, and so there'll be a last meeting with some business that will carry over into January, but this will be the last of 2017's meeting, and so
hard to imagine.
It doesn't seem possible. It doesn't seem possible, and we will say goodbye to Lynn Schnee, who served us oh so well. She's an educator in the Troy schools, so she serves students every day, and we wish her well as she continues to do good things in this community.
All right. Now, we had talked just a little bit before the program began. You wanted to speak a little about John Wanamaker.
Oh, John Wanamaker, a distinguished citizen in Troy. I've been around a lot of years. Celebrating his 40, he's donated and dedicated himself to 45 years in the Miami County Park District.
Wow.
And, that's a lot of years, but he is so dedicated to preserving what we have here in Miami County, not only in Troy, but he's been with us for a lot of years. And they had an open house for him this past week, well deserved. He is a distinguished citizen. He's given back to a community he loves, and I want to just give a shout out to him and what he's contributed. And I know retiring is probably not a word in his vocabulary. Retooling probably is.
I think you're right.
I'm sure he'll find a lot of things to do, but I want to thank him for his 45 years of service to the Miami County Park District and what we have to offer to all in Miami County in terms of our parks, not only in Troy, but throughout Miami County.
What a great park system we do have. You're right, Mayor.
Yes.
All right. Anything else that you would like to add in
I think
this
we've
morning?
covered a lot of things. Let's just be safe out there as we drive around. If the weather does go bad on us, we ask everybody to, give a sure distance between cars so that
that's a biggie.
They slide, they won't hit anything. We really want to have a safe Christmas holiday season.
Get everybody into the new year safe and sound.
Thank you.
Mayor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been the Mayor's Report with Mayor Michael Beamish. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN.